Hey guys, welcome back. It's Kadeen. I'm so excited. Today is Thursday, January 30th, which means it's one day to my birthday. So my birthday is tomorrow, and what else? The fasting ends on Saturday, February 1st. I know at the beginning of the whole thing may say finish February 2nd, but then if I count every day, the 21st day is February 1st. So all right, as you guys know, I'm sharing testimonies this week, and while I will not be sharing every single testimony this week because of the agreement that I have with the Lord. May I wait? Because you see seeds being planted, and you see everything happening before your eyes, but I don't want to speak prematurely on certain miracles happening, so I won't be saying everything. But what I'll be sharing with you today is about my my event that I have coming up, and the testimony on that. So let me pause the video because I have pause the video. I'll come back. All right, so I'm back. So if you're following me on TikTok, or if you're friends with me on Facebook, you would see me talking about this book that I created, which is Love Unlocked. For years I wanted to create a couples book. Years. Let me say years, I mean years. Probably from like, I want to say about 2014, 2015, I wanted to create a book for couples. Long story short, didn't happen. The idea behind the book was, should I share that idea? I don't think so. I don't know if I'm gonna eventually share it. But it was because of the relationship I was in at the time. I was like in a place where I wanted to mend certain things. So trust was broken, and me being me, that was my first relationship. I wanted to create something where for persons who were going through that similar kind of thing, it was like a 9-month kind of thing to rebuild trust, or something of the sort, was the initial idea, and that never come to fruition, thank God. Then I created 5 journals. I have 5 journals on Amazon right now, separate from this book. So one of them is Let's Talk, just for persons who don't. It has little prompts and so forth, and that was before I really understood what I wanted to put in a journal. So it's kind of it's kind of lacking, in my opinion, in some areas, but people find it beneficial, so I can't oppose to that. And then I have one that's a closer walk, which is for young Christians, and it has Bible verses on each page, what them a prayer about, who them a prayer for, those kind of things. And then the third one was just like exercise book. This one exercise book was a manly notes, because somebody had reached out to me to say, "Man, I have nothing for man," and I was like, "Okay, sure, fine." Just put that out there, and it just says manly notes. There's nothing in it more than just some lines and a quote at the front about men. The fourth one was a poetry and poetry journal, poetry for creative. So it has a lot of poems in there and lines to write and so forth. And then the final one was something I did for moms, Let It Out Moms, and that one I really spent a lot of time on it. It has activities in there for moms. They have places for them journal. It has a lot of affirmations or quotes or so forth, and you're doing great, mom. And then some, it really nice. It really nice. I need to buy a copy. I need to get myself another copy because I don't have any of them here. Yeah, so this one now, I wanted to create this book as a couples book, an activity book. I love relationships. I love marriages. I love I really love those things. I love to see people being happy in their relationships. I love to see, because I know the impact, and it's not like a kind of obsessive kind of love, or something that I am like me feel left out because I'm not married yet. It's not like that. It's kind of like I just love to see it, and if it is that I can help in some sort of way, or if I can give some insight in some sort of way, then I love to do that, So that's how we created this book. No, that was my whole idea behind it. So this is, we do the book. I got the inspiration. I got some help from ChatGPT. I'm not gonna tell no lie. I got some help from ChatGPT with the skeleton really, and then we just put the flesh to it. Then I was like, all right, the book is ready. How am I gonna get it on the market? Like, how am I gonna get people excited about the book? And that's when the idea of doing the book launch came about. But I was like, it's not like a book. It's a book filled with activities. It's not like a book where you're gonna read. It's not anything that I can come to and read and say, oh, I'm drawing inspiration from it for it to make sense in a book launch. So we decided to do a games night and then eventually a sip and paint. Still not reached the testimony part yet. What up? So, when we decided I'm gonna go to the book launch and everything, and I started to get information in terms of like where we're gonna keep it. I know I wanted to have it in Montego Bay. I know I wanted to have it on a night where most people can come. So I didn't want to do it on a Friday night where Adventists were not able to come, because I was an Adventist, and I didn't want to do it on a Sunday night because people are going to think both of go to work Monday. So I said, all right, let's do it on a Saturday night. I had to think about how many persons I'm going to invite, and then also everything that I wanted to put in there. No, if you know me, you know that I am I can plan events. Okay, not to my own horn, but I can plan events. I planned my sister's wedding. I planned my business shower. I planned my sister's baby shower. What else I plan? Some other friends' baby shower. If people allow me, and if there is no budget, I will go. We'll just say, all right, let's do it. Like, if there is a budget, I can work with it. But when I put on my event for myself, like even my sister baby shower, she was like, I didn't have a budget because I decided I'm going to take that on for myself. I'm going to really go all out with that. But anyway, that's besides the point. This event, planning this event, putting everything together, like getting all the stuff. So yeah, I knew I wanted to give away books. So everybody who's coming is getting a copy of the book. And they're also getting, like, everybody get one goodie bag with stuff that they'll need for the book. So I'm not gonna tell you no, unless you come, I'm gonna go see what's in the book. But you know that everybody's getting a book. Every couple is getting a book, but then everything else in the bag is not shared. So the only thing you're sharing is the book, because it's a book for both of you to use. But then everything else in the bag, you get two of each. Yes. So back to it. So I'm planning this event, right? And oh my God, like, I planned the event and I'm like, all right, God, do your big one, because I strongly believe that God wants to see love on full display. He wants to see agape love. He wants to see unconditional love demonstrated in our Jamaican society. And if it is that I can be a part of that and put on an event that helps to demonstrate that, then why not use me, Lord? Why not use me? So, well excited. I do the thing and so forth. In terms of like financially getting everything in place, we found a venue. that was able to work with my budget, found all the things that I needed. So in terms of what I need for the event physically, everything is already here, and praise be to God, everything I go reach. The only things I'm waiting on, honestly, are the books. and based on what the shipping company says, they will be here soon, like next week. They'll be here in time for the event. The event is on February 8th. All right. But in preparation for this event, oh my God. Like, so I've been posting stuff about love and relationships and marriages and all those kind of things, and I feel like that has probably led me to the point where I'm at now, partially to the point where I'm at now, where I'm like, all right, I need to go on this fasting and prayer because there's some things that I needed to work on in preparation for it and doing the posts and stuff for it. So, you know, ChatGPT and my little best friend. So I was using ChatGPT to help me to get, you know, tips of the day for relationship, tips of the day, affirmations for relationships, and all sort of stuff. And I'm like, as I'm going through that process, I'm like, Kadeen, there's some things that, not laughing matter, like there's some things that I recognize that I needed to work on in myself. Like there's certain things that is like, yes, I started to understand more about me. I started to understand more about how I show up in my relationships, and what it is that's required of me to get better results in my relationship. Because the fact of the matter is, you know, you don't attract what you want, you attract what you are. So if it is that I am showing up in my relationship as something negative, then the relationship is going to turn out to be negative. You understand what I mean? So there were certain things I was like, all right, you know, and it's so funny that God used this as a way to, you know, help me help others. Because while I'm posting on my TikTok, while I do all those things on TikTok and Instagram or whatever, it's allowing me to say, all right, these are the things that I need to do when I'm in a relationship, when I do get married. These are the things that I need to do, because if I show up as this, then my partner husband will feel like the relationship is a place where you want to be, and it should be reciprocated. It shouldn't be one-sided, you understand? But what I'm learning too is that if you focus on giving yourself that love that you need, your partner really have no choice but to give you that kind of love, and then it will be automatically reciprocated. You get what I say? So it's not like it's going to be forced or feel like any obligation, like, all right, Kadeen, do this on my birthday, so I must do that for your birthday. No, it's kind of like, all right, if it is that you embody love in the fullest form, in every single way, if you embody love, you don't have no choice but to love and to attract love. I don't want to go do that information there. I don't want to go do that information there, but it's like, just like we have wow, I'm sweating so much. Just like we have our daily affirmations for ourselves, if we have those affirmations for our relationships, then it's going to transform. And I know that there are going to be people who are going to be like, no, you have many people who are narcissists, and you have people who are avoidant attachment, and people have this and that and blah blah blah. But when you recognize that when you recognize that most of those stuff aren't really true, and if it is that you attract what you are, not what you want, if your partner is a narcissist, that simply means that you're a narcissist too. But I digress. I digress. A lot of people not gonna want to hear that. I digress. I digress. But anyway, so yeah, in preparation for the event, oh wait, let me go back a little. So yeah, in affirming your relationships, you learn to start focusing on the good things about your partner instead of focusing on the bad things. So when you focus on the bad things, or the bad things alone, you see your partner could have done 10 things right and you do one something wrong. And if it is that you focus on the one something wrong, you're not gonna remember all, you're not going to give credit to or show appreciation for the 10 things that they do right, even if it's quote unquote the bare minimum. Like, be grateful for that. I'm grateful that my partner shows up. I'm grateful that supports, because that going to put you in a one better mood. And when you're in a one better mood, you attract better things. Like, you're just happy. Nothing can get you down. You understand? So, yeah. Yeah, so that's in preparation for this event. Like, I'm trying to get all this information in, because I have to do a little welcome and introduction of the book and all that kind of stuff, and I'm getting all this information and all this knowledge, and I'm like, okay, okay, are you ready for what it is that you're putting out there? Are you ready to stand by what you put out there? Are you ready to show up as a whole, healed, authentic person in your relationship and eventually marriage? So yes, that's it. But separate and apart from that, separate and apart from the book itself and it changing me and showing me how I should be, being in a marriage and a partnership, just the way how it worked out for me to get the stuff, get the supplies, get the location, get everything, it all was divine alignment. One of the things I did pray for in my fasting and prayer is for a successful event, and all I'm seeing is that it's going to be a successful event, an event where love is on total display. I want it to be an explosion of love. It's not a Valentine's Day event, it's not a pre-Valentine's Day event, it's like just love. It just happened to be before Valentine's Day. You understand? I published the book in November. I didn't want to wait until, I didn't want to wait too long to do this book launch. And so December was Christmas, January everybody broke, so February was the opportune time, and I didn't want to do it too late in February. So, and I didn't want to do it on Valentine's Day, so it's not going to be a Valentine's Day. It's not advertised as a Valentine's Day event. It's advertised as a Love Unlocked experience. And yeah, it's just gonna be like a classy, luxurious, all-inclusive, well, not really all-inclusive, but kind of almost all-inclusive event. Like, it's gonna be amazing. And every time I think about it, God just reminds me of what He has been doing through me and what He wants to continue to do through me. And I know that this is just the beginning of the beginning of the next journey that He wants me to take on, and I'm excited for it. I'm excited for the book. I'm excited for the book launch. I'm excited for the event. I'm excited for everything that's going to happen. I'm excited for the couples that are going to come there and get to experience what we have in store for them, everything we have planned. And I'm excited for I'm excited for love. I'm excited for love. I'm excited for love. But yeah, that's what I wanted to talk to you about today. Like, when God gives you an assignment and you're obedient and you decide that, all right, I'm gonna take it on, there is something that He wants to do in you and will eventually do through you. But He's going to use this assignment to change you, to get you to where He wants you to be. Because I strongly believe that God is now preparing me for marriage. And so this next step, even though, I was like, oh, let me just do this, blah, blah, blah. God was like, I'm going to use this for my glory. And so He is preparing me for that next step in my life. And one of my friends said to me, Kadeen, you always promote love. You're just about love. We have a friends group, and I'm always the one who is trying to get them to do couples activities and couples stuff and so forth. Even before I was in a relationship, I was the one who, you know, do this with your partner and appreciate that, blah blah blah. She's like, you are love, you embody love, so you know, it's no surprise that this is something that you would want to do. So that's that, you know, that made me feel good. That made me feel good. But yeah, that's what I wanted to talk about. When God gives you an assignment, when God gives you a task, there is something in it for you to grow from glory to glory, and there is a way that He is going to transform you with it and transform others with that assignment that He gave you. Yeah, the assignment that He gave you. And I hope we just avail ourselves to be used by Him, because there's only miracles that can happen when we just do what I want to do, like when we just trust Him. Because trust me, I'm amazed at how everything just come together. Like earlier I'm telling you, I have everything that I need for the event, and I'm just excited. I'm just excited. Like I have all the supplies. There's a sip and paint. We don't have all of that already, and then we're giving away a lot of stuff. And oh my God, I forgot probably going on next something, because I don't even know how I'm gonna do that. But like even how we got sponsorships and so forth. It's like God has said, all right, Kadeen, do it. Do it. Anyway, guys, I'm getting hot. I'm getting hotter and hotter. So I'll see you guys tomorrow, and I hope you wish me happy birthday when I see you. Have yourself a wonderful rest of the evening. Bye bye.